You don't choose your sleeping position consciously. Your body chooses it for you when your mind finally becomes quiet. And that choice says more than you think. Because the way you sleep, the shape your body settles into at night, is quietly influencing your brain, your spine, your breathing, your digestion, and even your mood the next day. Every pose has benefits. Every pose has a cost. And every pose reveals something about what your body needs to feel safe and recover. Today, we'll break down 6 common sleeping positions and the surprising ways they shape your health and your brain, quietly and often without you noticing. 1. Back sleeping, the reset mode. Back sleeping looks simple, but for your nervous system, it's a full reset. When your spine is neutral, your neck aligns, and your shoulders soften, your body enters one of the most efficient postures for rest. In this position, the brain's glymphatic system, the network that clears waste and toxins, becomes more active. This is one reason back sleepers often feel clearer when they wake up. Your joints decompress, your skin is under less pressure, and airflow becomes smoother if your airway naturally stays open. But here's the quiet trade-off. If you snore easily, struggle with airflow, or your tongue relaxes too far back, this position can interrupt deep sleep without waking you fully. You only feel the fatigue the next morning. Back sleeping isn't perfect, but when it works for your body, it becomes the closest thing to a natural reset mode. 2. Side sleeping, the safe mode of the nervous system. About 70% of people sleep on their side, and the body knows exactly why. This position supports digestion, eases breathing, and reduces pressure on the heart. Sleeping on the left side in particular improves blood flow and makes it easier for your stomach and intestines to function naturally. It's also one of the best positions for the brain's detox cycle, helping remove metabolic waste more effectively. But beyond biology, there's something emotional happening too. When you curl slightly inward, your body protects your chest, your organs, and your heart. It's a position of safety. The nervous system switches into a calm, restorative mode. That's why many people fall asleep fastest on their side. The downside? Shoulder pressure, hip discomfort, and restricted breathing if you curl too tightly. Still, side sleeping is a natural blend of comfort and function, the body's instinctive way of grounding itself while it heals. 3. Stomach sleeping, the compressed state. Stomach sleeping is one of the most controversial positions. Physically, it challenges the spine. Your neck rotates for hours, your lower back compresses, and breathing becomes shallower because your diaphragm has less space to expand. But here's the part most people never think about. Stomach sleeping often appears in people who unconsciously seek pressure and grounding. Face down, limbs spread, chest pressed into the bed, it creates a sensation similar to a weighted blanket. For some, this reduces nighttime restlessness. For others, it temporarily opens the airway and reduces snoring. But over time, the tension adds up. Tight shoulders, morning stiffness, and reduced oxygen flow during deep sleep. It's not inherently wrong, but it's a position that asks your body to work harder than it needs to. 4. Starfish, the open system. The starfish position looks dramatic. Arms open, legs open, chest open, but in reality, it signals a nervous system that feels safe enough to expand. This posture reduces joint compression and allows the spine to stay neutral. It gives the lungs space, and it often leads to deeper REM cycles because there's less pressure to disturb sleep. People who sleep in this open posture tend to have fewer micro-awakenings at night. Their breathing stays steady, their muscles stay loose. But every position has a cost. The openness of the starfish may increase snoring, depending on your airway. And if the mattress doesn't support the lower back, tension can build. Still, this position is unique. It reflects trust, a body that no longer needs to guard itself. 5. Soldier position, the controlled mind. Straight legs, arms by your sides, everything aligned. This is one of the most structured sleeping positions, and it has benefits. Stable posture, balanced weight distribution, and reduced strain on the neck and shoulders. It's often linked to people who prefer order, predictability, and minimal movement, even in their unconscious state. But similar to back sleeping, the airway can narrow, snoring becomes more likely, and lying completely flat may encourage acid reflux for some people. The soldier position is efficient, but it requires good airflow to deliver good rest. The reacher, the active dreamer. This is a variation of side sleeping, but with more expression. Arms extending forward, torso slightly leaned, legs bent naturally. The position supports the spine, reduces pressure on the lungs, and helps maintain airflow. But the emotional layer is even more interesting. When the arms reach forward, the body stays relaxed yet engaged. People who sleep this way often experience more vivid dreams and easier transitions into REM sleep. It's a sign that the nervous system can rest while still staying lightly connected to the environment. The only real drawback is circulation. If the arm stays under the head too long, numbness might happen, but it's usually temporary. This position is a blend of openness and movement, like the body is reaching for stability even in sleep. There is no perfect sleeping position, only the position your body needs most at that moment. Some nights you may open your chest wide, other nights you curl inward for safety, and sometimes you simply collapse into whatever posture feels possible. Your sleeping position is a quiet reflection of how your body restores itself, physically, emotionally, and neurologically. Listen to it, understand it, and with the right awareness, you can make small adjustments that support your brain, your health, and your rest. If you learned something new today, feel free to share your sleeping style in the comments. And remember, your body communicates, even in silence. And if you want more videos that decode the quiet patterns shaping your mind, your choices, and the way you move through the world, hit subscribe. Not for me, but for the version of you who wants to understand yourself instead of running on autopilot.